Was that how powerful my words are, Danny?
Well, actually, I think it was my dashing smile, to be honest, Rob. But
I don't know.
My red light special.
Okay, but what I would say, and you know, if anyone's not doing Facebook Lives, here's what I was saying. I was speaking to Sam earlier. You know, not everyone's going to be confident about doing Facebook Lives. And the other way you can do it, I would say and suggest, is if you've got someone who likes doing them, okay, you can invite them on and you can have a little chat with each other. I would encourage people to do that. Facebook Lives, as you probably all are aware, are very effective, very powerful, and goes out to more people. So if you want to do them and you're just not that confident, or even if you are, I think having someone on there to have a chat with or interview, whatever like that, really works well. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, perfect. I was just ringing Pam and then I've just seen her. She's on the Zoom. Oh my God.
There she is.
I couldn't find her and she said, no, this is one of the reasons why what we've been doing. I mean, we've just literally gone straight into this Zoom if you're trying to see rather than, you know,
I can't hear a thing.
You don't hear us, Pam?
Nothing. Speaker.
Can hear you, Pam.
Yeah, we can definitely hear Pam.
No. Can't hear anything.
Log back out, come back in.
You might have to put it on the screen to log out, but.
So we've just literally gone straight into this, as you can see, rather than like, you know, waiting for everyone to jump on, which is probably a good thing, rather than getting a bit bored. But I am a big believer in lives. I haven't done a live for a while, which some of you may have noticed. I am going to do a live soon. What we are doing, and I hope you guys appreciate this as well, because we do understand that not everybody's confident enough to do lives. Like what Rob's just touched base on, is that, you know, if you're not confident enough to do a live, then, you know, we can bring someone on with you, and like they can like an interview style, so that therefore that they ask you the questions, gives you a bit more confidence to speak, so that you're not on your own. It can be very, very daunting doing lives for the very first time. I've got Deborah Stevens in the room with me at the moment. Anybody that wants to know how to go from zero to do lives every single day, have a chat with Debbie. She wouldn't do a live. She was very, very unconfident, didn't have a clue what to do. She literally set herself a challenge whereby she did a live every single day for 21 days. This girl can walk a live now. And when I say walk alive, she can actually walk alive. She can prep it to the point whereby her Facebook knows that she is going to do a live. She can build her audience before she does it. So anybody that wants more confidence in doing lives, we're happy to link you up with Debbie. We're happy to get her to start you from 0 to hero. Not a problem. And in the meantime, if you don't want to be doing the lives, if you don't want to be doing it with someone else on there with you, what we're going to do for you and keep doing for you is we are going to put the lives up that leaders do. I will pull lives off anybody's Facebook page. I will put it in the Better Life page for you. I'll put it in the files for you. You can download that. You can put that directly on your Facebook page. That way people can see exactly what is going on with this team. You can pull as many off as you need to pull off, and then people can consistently see what we are doing is real. It's not just a post of, you know, buy this from here, and people can't see it's real. The minute people can see that there's videos coming in, they know that what we're saying is true. We've got the evidence to prove it, and that's why we're sharing what we're sharing for you. For us personally, what we want to do is we want to give you the confidence to build your business. It doesn't matter how good the business is. If you haven't got the confidence, you're not going to build it. Do you want to take over from me, Rob?
Yeah, just drinking then. There you go. Right, let me put it down. There are two things that we want to cover this evening. Sam's going to do one and I'll do another. Now, what we were saying earlier about this Zoom is to give you an idea on what is coming over the next couple of weeks. Okay, and something we've been indicated from, obviously, on a leadership level there. And it's something, if you get your heads around this and you use it in the right way, it will help your business. Now, for me, one of the things that I think will take the business as it is at the moment to another level, Iceland has had a big impact. I'm sure everyone agrees there. You now can get paid to shop on grocery shopping. So there can be a weekly shopping. Now, if everyone starts doing that and more people coming in do that, we're going to find it's going to repeat the process. So when someone says, right, what can I do? You know, every single person has grocery shopping. Okay, so that's a great thing. Now, what's coming is basically going to be a reward system. All right, now, it's going to be basically vouchers. So what will happen, a customer or an affiliate, okay, for any sales that they make, will be getting points going towards vouchers. Now, these vouchers are going to be able to be spent at places like Tesco's, Asda, you know, the Argos, the ones we got there. So they're going to be spread around to a lot of companies. And that was one of the things when it was talked about, and I knew it a while back there, but I didn't know how it was going to work there, that is going to help you, because now we've got a business, we've got all these companies on board, and we've got a reward system that you can say, right, what's the point of me coming with you, join this business? Because you've got another opportunity to do the shopping that you're normally doing, or the services you're normally doing, and a customer, as well as an affiliate, is going to be rewarded with points that they then can redeem for vouchers. So you're looking at it grow. I don't know what the voucher is going to be, how the points are going to work. I know it's going to be pretty good, okay? And you're looking at, you know, it's going to be able to get things like iPads as you put the points in, and laptops. These are sort of things that it will help you. But being able to shop at the major stores, like Tesco's, Asda, you know, and I don't know the whole range of them, but it's going to be something very, very good. Now, if you understand what that means and how you can use that in your business and how you can invite people that say, well, why do I buy it? Because it's free to join. Okay, what else? Because you're already shopping and already doing things that Economize has. I could go for a list of things and say, right, why someone would benefit from Economize. What this does for me is it helps me to say, look, guys, you know, you like Tesco's, you like Asda, you do weekly shopping there. This reward system is going to help you. If you go to Tesco's, what do you get? If you shop at Tesco's, what do you get? Does anyone know? I did it today. I don't like so. Yeah, points. But what do points make? Very small. You know,
money.
And it's only in Tesco's. Okay, you've got other things. Here's the difference. Shopping through Economize is going to give you points, which are going to lead to vouchers that can shop at all the companies. Tesco's aren't doing it. Asda aren't doing it. Economize are. So what is unique about Economize? If you haven't realised where Economize is going, all right, from when Sam and I started, and a few at Wares, and you know, a few of the others that started very early on, okay, we didn't have that many products. And when I heard the shopping was coming on and all the other companies, that was what they call a game changer. I don't like using these words that much, but game changer. It was, because the amount of people that attracted to the business grew very quickly. What has been the next game changer for me? Iceland. Today, I was saying to Sam, 52 people have joined the business within the team that I've got, and there's a lot of you that are contributing to that. Just today. Yesterday was 40. Guys, if you're not checking your stats when you're building a team, you can see how they're going. The stats in the back office show you exactly what's happening. I know now where the business is for me personally and the team is as high as it's ever been. Iceland has had a big impact on that, and I'm sure you could agree. If anyone who's got people in the business, a lot of it may have come from having people coming into Iceland. All right. So here's the last thing I'll say about it. If you use this correctly, you will build a very good business, because no other company in the UK are doing what Economize are doing. All right. So next year, when it starts building, and we won't go through the leadership and what that means, but this business is unique. All right. And Danny, last point, Danny highlighted it really well, that this is not direct sales. Direct sales, you have to show someone something that they may not need or aren't knowing. They may benefit from it. With what we're doing, we know every single person that you speak to has or is using something that's in with Economize. So guys, in the chat bar, does this make sense? Does this get you excited at all? Or does it think, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, Stella, yeah. Okay, half time, let's go. Yeah, there you go. Because what you'll find, guys, and you'll start seeing this, I promise you this, when you put this into play, and we will show you how to leverage the support, leverage the options you've got to build your business. Yeah, I don't need much more to be able to build my business because it's been built, and I know Sam has and Wares and that, but this is going to keep evolving. This will not stop here. Next year, it will keep evolving because there's going to be too many things coming on board. And what I would say is the bigger we get, the better deals we get, the more companies that come on board, and it just will expand. So when you understand that and you understand how it's going, it will just, it's mind-blowing. It honestly is. Okay. Sam, anything you want to add to that point?
What Rob just said is that obviously we've been here since the beginning. Pam's been here since the beginning. There's a few of us on here that have been here literally, I mean, I think it was the 30th of March. Yeah, I have to count my fingers sometimes. Can't remember what month it was when we joined. And we did only have the gas electric. Now, what has happened to us, and I will be very open about this to anyone that asks me this, is that people slipped off and slipped out of the system. And I'm sure some of you have seen it with the teams that you've built as well. Now, the thing about it is there's always this saying in multi marketing that you can't wake the dead. This week, the dead are starting to rise. They are coming up through the ashes because of what we've got. Look at Pam. Pam, I'm going to bring you on for a minute because you've seen it yourself as well. Pam, am I correct in what I'm saying? Are you finding people that just looked at it, walked away, didn't want to look at it again? Now, where are they right now?
I'll tell you where they are right now. They forgot what their back office looks like, and they're signing people up and going, help me, what do I do, where do I do with them? So they're kind of all panicking. They're bringing people in, they're doing adverts on their wall, and all of a sudden people want to join them. And they're like, how do I get into my back office? I'm like, what? Crazy. So that's what's happening. It's starting to snowball and people are running with it. So it's like everybody's starting to wake up a wee bit. Because it's building momentum. Even I'm back excited more than I was in the beginning, actually. Just the idea I don't have to hunt for those shopping.
I mean, Rob just turned around and said that he's had like 80 people join with him. Now, obviously, the way that the comp plan works, you all know, I don't see Rob's 10th level, and they are building 10 and below. For me, I've had 151 people in less than 48 hours join with us. Not only have I had that, but I've got the dead waking up. This is absolutely massive. And that is why we're doing what we're doing with you guys. You know, we want to get every single one of you, if we can, to do the lives. Anybody that does a shop, we want it so that you put a picture up of what you're doing. Someone turned and said to me the other day, why do I want to do that? Worked it out. An average family is worth £135 to you. That's what they're worth to you. That's what you will earn from them without them doing shopping. That was before the shopping came on. That's just by the services. You have got the best thing to lure people in with, because there's no authorship with it. There's no minimum spend. There's none of this getting stuff that they don't want that's going to sit in the cupboards and rot. You've literally got it whereby it's pick and mix. You can choose what you want and you can feed your family and you can keep your kids happy and you can keep your back pocket happy. Every mother wants that. So you've got it right now where you've got it, you've got these. Well, look at exactly what you've got. What we've also got for you as well, and we haven't promoted it across the teams because we're still building it. It's going to take us a few more days to build, but we've done an eco deal finder for you as well. So it's going to pop up all the deals. We don't mind doing the graft for you as long as you do the graft with us. So we've got to work as a complete unit. So we'll pop the deals up, the Christmas deals where the discounts are. You can then use them again to lure more people into you. The minute you've got people with you, the first thing you want to be doing is getting them to change their services so they've got more money to do their shopping. You've got absolutely everything that you need here. We have got something else for you. But before I discuss that, is there anything you need to say, Rob?
I think the one thing that we've also recognised is we want to make sure that we've got enough support for everyone, because we had a situation where, you know, as we will do, you know, it's getting bigger, you know, groups are, you know, working, you know, and they're growing really quickly. But what we want to try and do is have some unity that you can see, where you can get information, where you can see what people are doing. And as I always say there, that the proof is in the pudding. You know, when you're seeing results like people like Danny, can I bring Danny on, or can you bring Danny on, Sam?
I think you should bring a cell phone. I don't know.
Danny, can you
yeah.
Okay. Why I'm bringing Danny on specifically is because at the moment, the way that she's doing her business, and what I want you to say, if you can, if you don't mind, Danny, is what you've noticed in, I don't know, when you've noticed things changed and why for you.
Well, you know, with me anyway, it always comes down to I work hard on the relevancy. Once I worked hard on the relevancy, I worked out that people don't want to see what you can get with a company. You know, even if it's just what we can buy or what you can earn. When I changed it to I have got, or I am getting, people were just coming to me. You know, I mean, I haven't put tonight, I've put, you know, that we've had like 84 people join in one day, when we're used to that in a week. That's what we have got. That's happened to us, rather than me going like, you could get 100 people in your team in 3 months. I mean, that's how I've done it, 3 months. Yeah. If I'm saying that it could happen, no one's interested. But because I said it has happened and I shared it, I've shared everything that's happened in my business, I've had people coming to have a look, because that's what they want to see. They want to see the evidence of it. Once I was able to start showing what happened, and last night, that live, when I could actually, when I covered up my screen and I could show them that I was getting payments for car insurance and Argos and Toys R Us. I mean, my inbox, I've had to charge my phone like 5 times today to deal with everything that's come through, because I'm giving them proof. Honestly, if you're brave enough to go live, you don't have to have your face on there. Just have your phone facing your computer screen and show people what's going in. They want to know.
So, okay. So just one point there. You've got obviously quite a lot of new people coming on. And here's the thing. What are you encouraging, and what are you doing with a brand new person? How are you getting them into production? I'm
getting them to watch the videos on YouTube first.
Yeah.
Then I'm suggesting the gas and electric switch. Not everybody's in the situation, so we'll suggest going through what there is there that they think that they. Well, one thing I have told a few people to do that are really kind of lost with it is write down as many of the companies as you can, and every time you can think of a friend or a family member that would suit that company, write their name, because then you can contact them about that company. It's just something I've got Stacey to do, because Stacey's quite young. She doesn't have her own bills to pay, but she's got a lot of friends that are interested in clothes and makeup, so that's what I've got her to do. But I get them to do the gas and electric and make sure that they start doing their shopping with Iceland, as long as it gets delivered there. So Sam, where do you live? Mars? How are you not getting your shopping from Iceland?
There's 800 stores apparently in the UK, so Sam's not got one. But
I am gutted. I'm right. I'm actually really tempted to go to Iceland to go buy some shopping. I can't, because obviously it's dishonest. But I was like thinking today, and I'm watching all you lot do it, and I'm thinking I want to do it live, and I'm like, oh.
Sam, start a petition. We'll all sign it. Get a petition started.
However, there is something that I did see today, okay, and I'm going to bring this person on, and I'm sorry if I put you on the spot, and I am going to put you on the spot, but what Grahamie did today, I can't unmute him for some unknown reason. What Grahamie did, I don't know if anyone saw his, but it was absolutely phenomenal as well. He actually went right the way through the back office, and he showed all of the companies, absolutely every single one of them. So well done to you. Amazing. And I'd like to know what your response has been from that, Graham.
Currently not a lot.
Okay.
But it's obviously helped a lot of people in the team. And that was one of the main reasons I did it. It's obviously not just about me; it's about everybody. So as long as we're all building, it's helping me because it's going to increase the share price. So yeah, it all helps basically.
Well, I really appreciate it, and I want you to know that, because when I saw that, I took one look at that and I was like, wow, that's absolutely amazing. That needs to go out. Everybody needs to have a look at this, you know, and it's just perfect. Especially if you've got someone who says, well, what have you got? Well, I've got a video. If you've got half an hour, that's what we've got. That's every single shot we've got right now. I mean, not everybody wants to go down that route, of course, but, you know, that option was there. And I'm really pleased that you did do that. Rob, your turn. I'm talking too much.
No. This is all good stuff. I think what Graham's highlighted, and I think this I'm seeing across the board, and this is what's really important for me, that we are helping each other. Remember this. If you all are planning to get to the top of the company marketing plan, you are going to benefit from what the profits the company have. So what Graham's done and what we all are doing, and I see it across the board, lots of people are helping other people, not necessarily their own business. But the better the company do, the better the shares do, and also as we start getting into the leadership levels, the company will share their profits with people at those levels. So it is a win-win situation. So never feel because you're doing something that may not be directly at this precise moment benefiting you, it is indirectly with the shares and how it can go forwards. Because the bigger the company gets, the better deals, you know, the bigger, more attractive other companies come on as well. And one point, I know a couple of people said, yeah, I'm not switching my electric and gas, or I can't, whatever. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Christmas, and Sam would go on to some net. Does anyone not buy Christmas presents? If someone says I'm not buying any Christmas presents, I'm going, I've got a back office that you can come to my back office and I'll show you some Christmas stalls that you can buy from. Every single person will be buying Christmas presents. If someone said, I don't know what I can do, if you want to be able to talk about economize, just by buying something from your back office for Christmas, you've got something to talk to people about. You need to build a story. My story initially was the electric and gas. It didn't need to be. It could have been car insurance. I bought a bathroom suite. I've had my tyres done. I've been on the holiday travel insurance, house insurance. So you can see, and this is the other thing, is being an economizer. So you look at yourself and say, look, how often am I looking to use my economized back office with the stores? Okay, you may forget what's on there. And it's easy to do because there's so many companies on there. My son is going to be getting his girlfriend some jewelry, some Pandora jewelry. And he's going to be doing it through the link. So there are opportunities. Your friends and family, here's the thing, just thinking outside the box. Christmas time, all my friends, all my family have to get presents. Is it not an option of saying, hey, you know, what you're planning on getting, okay? They're going to say, well, I'm going to get this. I go, oh gosh, whatever, kids present, whatever it be, mobile phone, whatever. You can then say, look, I want to show you something. I've got something that you can shop. What kind of shops are you going to? So they're going to say, they may well say Argos, Little Words, anything, they're Debenham, anything. As soon as you hear that, you've got a hook. You say, look, would you like to have a look at something where you can shop with them, but you actually can earn some commission? I'm doing it. I've got a lot of people that I know are doing it, and it's working really well. These are the kind of things that if you aren't comfortable about talking about economize and you're not, then you need to work out how to do it. Because if I see someone or I speak to someone and they talk about, there was another one, I'm a coach by trade, tennis coach, and we're talking about, you know, someone was going to a concert. Okay, no, booking a hotel. Straight away I'm thinking, bookit.com, okay, and we got Ticketmaster. And the funny thing was, when I spoke to them, where did they book it all from? Those two companies. So I said, I tell you what, you know, the bookit.com, you don't have to book and pay. So I said, you've got an option of earning a little bit of commission there. The tickets that you get, next time, because I think they've been paid for, I can show you a way of buying from them and earning a little bit of commission. And you'll find, and the last part I'll say about this, when my sister changed her electric and gas from me doing it She thanked me because she was with British Gas, 3 years, wasn't on a deal. I don't know why, okay, but I was on a deal. I said, look, have a look at this. She saved £289. Why do I remember those figures? Because they stick in my mind, because I can talk to people. My mum saved 184. I saved 172, but I actually saved 112 because I had £60 exit fee. I know this because I've done it and it's happened. My sister said to me after that, Rob, I needed that, thank you very much. So it's earning a commission, she's getting a saving of that, and I'm helping someone. That is what you guys have got to get your heads around. You are going to have a voucher system that can help even more people. So think about that. You know, if you guys see it like Sam and I and Wes and Danny and all of you guys that are doing it, you'll start to understand where this is going. All right, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, basically what you guys are going to need to do over the next couple of weeks, you're going to need to go all in, okay? No half measures. You are really going to need to go all in, because the thing about it is when this voucher system kicks in, I really don't want any of you sitting there and thinking, my God, why didn't they tell us to build for it? Why do I only know that now when I've missed this opportunity whereby I could have quite a lot of customers on? So use all the tools that you've got around you. If you're stuck, come to one of us. What we're also going to do for you as well, because we have noticed that the team's a little bit disjointed at the moment, so we're going to bring the team in completely as one so we can work as a complete unit. Within the Better Life group itself, there is actually a menu so that we can actually create a chat group on it. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to open that up so that we're going to chat on that rather than our individual groups that we've got at the moment. And that is going to bring us all together. What that's going to give you, it's going to give you access to all of my leaders down, which therefore means you're never ever going to be on your own. You're always going to have someone that can help you. Now, we do know and we do appreciate how hard you guys have been working since you've joined the company, especially those that have started with us and we only had the gas and electric and you built on that. You know, the rest of you, you know, that have slogged your guts out on all the different products that have come on, you know, all the hours that you've put in. We're going to give something back to you, and this is what we're going to offer to you, and it's going to go from my downline down across. So anyone that's underneath me, Rob, Pam, Wes, you know who you are. If you're on here, you're underneath us. We're going to actually offer you a Christmas incentive. The Christmas incentive that we're going to offer you will enable you to bring people into your business as well. What we're going to do is we're going to do what's commonly known as a Christmas challenge. It's not my idea. I can't take credit for it. It's Wes's, and I have to be honest with that. It's Wes that said, right, we're going to do this, but we have added to it a little bit. And this is the way we're going to run it. We're going to run it over the next 5 weeks. It will start from today. Don't panic. If you've made sales today, we will count those with this as well. It's going to run up until the 19th of December. The way that we're going to work this is we are going to do a draw, and it's going to be dependent on your sales. It's not going to be dependent on buying tickets. It's going to be dependent on the sales that you put through from now until the 19th of December. The way it's going to work is we are going to open up a chat, and the chat is going to be called the Christmas Challenge. What we're going to ask you to do is every time you make a sale, screenshot it. Take a screenshot of your back of when you're making a sale. That will automatically give you 1 ticket. Each sale is 1 ticket. We are going to exclude mobile phones from this, and the reason why we're going to exclude the mobile phones from it is because of the dropout rate on them. Because of the credit check is so high, and I'm sure you'll all agree with me that you've seen that, you know, you've had ads that you've put up on Facebook. Next thing you know, you've got bucket loads of mobile phones in the back office. But the ones that actually go to payment, because the credit check is so stringent because of the brand new phones, we've decided to take that completely out of this. I need to mute everyone because I'm getting really bad feedback. Can you hear me perfectly now? Just put your thumbs up if you can hear me perfectly now. Yeah? Okay. So this is what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to create a group, and the group will be the Christmas Challenge. We don't want any talking in it at all, no communication, no nothing. This is so that we can track your sales. If your sales are not posted, the screenshot is not posted into that chat, we can't give you a ticket for the draw. We'll do the draw on the 20th of December, and this is what we're going to put the prizes up. Now, what we're also going to do, because we respect your opinions, we are going to do a poll so you guys collectively can choose what you want as the prize draw. It's going to be a choice of a helicopter ride, indoor skydiving, driving experience, bar break for two, or luxury dining. Are you happy with that? Can I have a 1 for yes and a 2 for no? I'll take that as yes. Thank you very much.
Only just for me, Sam, the only thing is all of those that you've just said then, they wouldn't be applicable for here in Jersey. So if I was one of the top ones to possibly win one of those, then I'd have to make an excuse to come over to the UK and stay with one of you lot and have my prize.
That's fine. My door is open.
Brilliant.
There you go.
.com, couldn't I?
Exactly. So we're gonna do this for you. Now the beautiful thing about it is that you can actually use it whilst you're pitching people as well. You can actually turn around and say to people, right now, within our team, don't say our company, but within our team, we've got a competition running. It's our Christmas competition. Anybody that joins, if they buy a present, they'll get a ticket for the draw. So you can use that to help promote your business as well. And that's why we're doing this. We're doing it to say thank you to you guys, and we're doing it to help you a little bit along the way while we're doing what we're doing. Now, I know that you can find literally every single present you need in your back office, because I've had a good look. You need to know all your products so that you can be an opportunist, so that when you see people, you know that you can, forgive the term, you can pounce on them, because we are going to be pouncing on people so we can bring them in. What we'll also do, we'll put together some posters for you, saying, are you part of the Christmas, are you on the Christmas challenge list? So that you can create some curiosity around your Facebook. Do not post on Facebook exactly what we are doing, only put the posters that we are saying up. And the reason for it is, the minute you put it on Facebook, that's it, it's game over. No one will be interested in what we're doing. We are going to create curiosity with this, and we're going to bring more people in. Does that make sense? Are you happy with that? Okay, I'm just going to bring Rob back up. We're doing this because, to be quite frank, we really appreciate you guys. And, you know, even though the company does an awful lot for us, we want to do a bit more for you, and we want to give you something that's going to help you kick this that little bit more further. Because at the end of the day, we all know if you've got someone who's going to buy a Christmas present and you say to them, well, we've got a draw at the moment, you may be able to win a helicopter ride for 2 people, you know they're going to come looking at your back office and not no one else's.
Yeah, I would, you know, if people haven't made sales, and I've heard a couple of comments there, you know, I've spoken to people about electric gas. Here's the thing, okay? You want to be a problem solver, okay? You'll hear that if you've done any personal development, if you're not getting the results you want, you've got to look at things slightly different. There's a lot of people on here who would be problem solvers, okay? And what that means is, when you're presented with a situation, I can't find anyone to do the business, can't find anyone to be a customer. It concerns me if I couldn't do that. And, you know, I've done it before where I didn't understand the skills of how to ask the right questions. So it might be just speaking to some people. So who would I speak to at the moment? I can't get someone in my team. Who would I speak to? First person I speak to would be Danny. Because Danny is getting probably more than a lot of people. There's a couple other people here. So I would look to actually link up with people that are getting results, and just, they will talk you through what they're doing, okay? Because if I haven't got the answer, I want to get that answer, okay? And I saw Lisa cry, I don't know if she's on tonight, and she said, you know, she just made a couple of sales and she was really excited. She said, I don't want to keep on about it. And I said, well, why not? Because you're excited. That's what the business is about. The bottom line, here's the thing, guys, excitement. If you are excited about anything, think about what people say to you and how they respond. Okay, and I'll give you an example of that. I've just got 500 people on my team. It's working really well. You know, do you want to join? Do you think someone's gonna join my business? Honestly, it's great. I'm going to be going. 500 people have come into my team today. Okay, that hasn't come today. It's only been a bit less there, but that's a matter of time. I can't believe what's going on in my business. Okay, this business is absolutely flying. I want to share this with the world. If you know anyone that actually shops with groceries or shops at Christmas, let me know. I may have something for them. Can you see the difference in the tone of what I would be saying? Because the tone of what you say, your attitude, and that excitement is the difference between whether you're going to get it across to someone. So someone says, no, I don't want to change my electric and gas. And I've had that. No problem. I would then ask them other questions. I would say, you know, do you shop? Where are you shopping for Christmas? Christmas is the biggest thing I would talk about. You know, I've got something you might like. I have something you might like. Okay, what is going to benefit someone? Not something that I like. Okay, I would ask them where they're going to get their shopping. What are they going to get? As soon as they tell you, you've got something that you know what we've got, and you can, if you present it in the correct way, you can get a result. And then what will happen when someone comes into your business? They then see so many other companies. So they come in via Iceland, as you probably have. You've got them in via Iceland. Okay, you now can show them, right, Christmas, what are you doing for Christmas? Electric and gas, insurance. It opens a huge horizon on it. So can you see how I'm thinking? I'm not thinking just, they said, no, that's it. I'm problem solving. And I know Sam doesn't get results all the time. Danny doesn't get, it's not about getting every person you speak to getting results. It's about getting enough action out there to do it. So if you're only speaking to one person, would I get that result? Possibly not. You've got to speak to enough people and you've got to get comfortable with it. And if you can do that, you will find it will improve. Trust me. The numbers that we have got on a lot of us there are not by luck. Trust me, it's not by luck. We could go into another opportunity and we will still be able to create good numbers. But I think with Economize, it just has got something that's so much easier for me, in my opinion, of how to introduce something to someone. All right, that's what I would say.
Just make sure, guys, that you follow up, okay? That's the most important thing. It's all good and well talking to people. Make sure you keep yourself really organised. Write everything down that you're doing, because if not, you are going to end up like a headless chicken. I know it because I've been there, I've done it, and I think anybody within this industry can put their hand on their heart and say that they have actually done that. Well, that is one of the most fundamental mistakes that we make. Most people don't say it to us. No, unless you keep a list, what will happen, and I promise you this, if you don't keep a list of what you're doing, in 2 weeks' time, you're not going to know who to go and speak to, you're going to get disheartened, and then you will quit. Keep a list, because you will be able to build your business stronger, bigger. If you're not the type of person that you like to use technology, get yourself one of these, quite simple. You have a little tiny diary, about £4 or £5 off eBay, very simple. Stick it in your handbag. Can't stick it in your back pocket, unfortunately, boys, but you can take it with you wherever you need to take it. You know, if you speak to someone, just put it in for a couple of weeks. If they say they're not interested, go back and have a little chat with them and say, have you seen this? Not like I've got, because the beautiful thing that Danny's using, she's using switch words, and that's why it's working. She's using subconscious words that are tapping into people's subconscious minds, and that's the way that you do this. You tap into someone's subconscious. The minute you're in their subconscious, they want a piece of what you've got, and they will always want a piece of it. Is there anything that anybody needs from us right now whilst we're all together? Is there any questions that you want answering? If there is, can you put them in the chat bar so we can deal with them while we're here before we go?
One quick one. Graham, you just said about, obviously, on your last comment, if you have a look there, something I have to work on, too naturally laid back when I'm talking, inside super excited, but my voice doesn't always show it. That's what that's what the phone's for. Here's the thing. Have you ever been, can you bring Graham on, Sam? He'll regret putting that now, won't he?
Tom.
Hello, Graham, you right?
Yeah.
Okay. When was it? Picture this. When was the last time you were really excited about anything?
I don't really know.
Right. No. Okay. So what you got to look at is when you've had an experience that you were really happy with. Okay. The other thing is, if you start getting results and it's breaking that first thing, all right, the thing you'll hear, and there's different ways of doing it. I do it one way, Sam does it another way, Danny does it. If you listen to different people, you have to be excited in your own way. Okay. If you're genuinely trying to help people, you don't have to be really buzzy like that. You can just be very sincere about it. So if you ask the right questions and people know you, people will buy from, they will tend to link with people they know, like, and trust. It's a known thing. We know this. You probably hear that all the time. You don't have to be really, over the top. What you have to be is genuinely excited about things. So let me give you an example. When I made that save in my electric and gas, all I said to my mum, I said, look, mum, who are you with your electric and gas? I wasn't all jazzy there because I didn't have the numbers. I didn't have the sales that are now. And she said, oh, I'm with Sun Electric. I said, oh, I want to show you something. That's all I said. No excitement as such. I said, can I show you something? I said, let me have your bill. Let's see your numbers. I want to show you something. Put the dip then, and she saw the amount, £184 saving. That's the excitement. So then she said, well, what's this mean? I said, that I saved 100. You saved a bit more than me, £172, but 112. She wasn't tied in. So I said, all you've got to do if you want to make that saving, okay, and it was with, I think it was a Scottish Power, I can't remember, but it's with another provider. I said, you can make that saving, and I can show you how to earn a little bit of commission at the same time. That's all I did. And then when that happened, I thought, Christ, this works well. I thought, who else can I? My sister was around a couple of days later. I then said to her, I said, look, I've just shown something to Mum. I've done something. Let me ask you a question. And I just repeated it. And because my mum got the saving, I got the saving, I was thinking, Christ, this is working well. And then my sister got another saving. And that's the excitement for me. Does that make sense, Graham?
Yeah, totally. It just fills up. I had the same thing with my mum. I saved her, I think it was £172 I saved on hers.
Well, same as me. There you go.
Yeah. Just exactly the same way. Just went round there after I'd saved my own bill, went round there and told her what I'd done, run through all her bills and went through the back office, and it came up with the saving. She was like, wow, get me on it.
so well, there you go. And that's I think, I want to know a bit more about that. Here's the thing, with that story of your mum, you can use that. And you can say to people, look, I want to show you something. I've just shown a couple of people, my mum being one. You will not do something that's going to be negative about your mum or about a result. You want to get her and you care about her really, a hell of a lot. So when people hear that, that's that trust issue. Okay, that you can say, look, I've just saved my mum this. I've saved this if it's happened there. I want to try and see if I can save people more money. Would you take a look? And that's the bit. You've got a story right there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great, Graham. That's really good. I think the biggest thing I would say for all of you, if you aren't getting the results you want, let us know. Because it could be training, it could be just an understanding, it could be just we need to give you a kick up the rear. To be honest, say, come on, guys. What do you guys want from a business to be able to make it successful for you? Okay. The last thing I'll say is every person needs or is using what we have of Economize. Remember that. So if you speak to them in the right way and you've experienced it, you will find, if you do enough talking, that you will get results. Right?
Just quickly as well.
Yeah.
When I was doing the video for all the products in the back office, I honestly thought when I started doing it, it was going to be 5 minutes long. And it was going through it, I did not realise quite how much was in there. And that's why it went on for like 25 minutes. It's just amazing what we have.
So what do you say then? It's what, Graham?
Just saying that the video that I put together this morning, I only thought it was going to be 5 minutes. And
what did you say? It's what? Amazing?
Yeah.
Right. This is it. So the point is, and I always say this analogy, if I had a winning lottery ticket and I knew the numbers for Saturday and I could give people that numbers and the share of it, would everyone buy it? Because they wouldn't believe it. It's the nature of the beast. All we can do is start to do it ourselves, share it with people in the right way, and then just keep expanding. And that's all Sam's done. That's all we did. When we started off, you know, I didn't know where it was going to go. I didn't know where the numbers were going to come. I was quite excited about it based on the concept. But when we started to get the results, so, yeah, here's one. Right, Sam's got a dog there.
That was the last word you were going to say. I'm sure of it.
No, hold on. I'm on a roll now. But this is important, guys. You know, if you haven't heard me talk, you know that I do talk a bit there. But this is hopefully going to give you some. I want to help everyone. But there's an example. If I was speaking to Sam like this, I've just seen a dog. If I didn't know, oh, you've got a dog. Where'd you get your pet supply from? Do you see where my mind is going? Yeah, Danny. Oh, Danny, you've got a dog. You know, and you look as though you're happy with your dog. But where do you get your supplies from? Here's the thing, guys. You can look at any situation and spot it, and you can talk about it. All right? That is my last word, Sam.
I'm so done. Danny wants to say something. She did ask a little while ago. She wanted to say something. So, Danny, come on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I was in the middle of nowhere, but I am in a village, and I really can't be asked to get in my car every day and go and see people. So I've worked really hard on doing everything on social media. And I said to Rob, I said, I'm like a relevancy queen now. If people prefer to build their businesses on social media, want to know about relevancy, I'll put the time aside. I'll put an hour aside every evening at 8 o'clock for people to tune in and just get some tips on what to do. I mean, we can do live tips. We can get them to do it while we're on the Zoom, and you'll see that you're getting results before the end of it. So, I mean, I can offer to do that if you want, 8 o'clock every night.
So, Danny, you don't care if it's not just your team. You're happy to show this to everyone.
I do this with Juice Plus people and ActiLabs people. I spend the time with a lot of them because I get cold messages. Some of you that might be on my Facebook profile saw me have a bit of a moan about the people that are quite nasty about cold messages. I always spend the time to teach them how to do it properly. Because to me, like I've always said to you, Rob, I don't look at everyone like a prospect or a team member. I just want anyone that joins the industry to do well. Yeah. But you'd be surprised how many of them end up joining me because they're getting more support from me than their own upline. So I do it anyway, but I'm quite happy to come on 8 o'clock every evening. Can you hear my dog scratching? Stop it.
Danny, just a thought, if you're going to do it at 8 o'clock every evening, because we're going to plug everyone into the Better Life group, if you go live off the Better Life group, then that means it's private to everybody that's in this team. And also what it means is that you guys can ask what questions you want, knowing that you're amongst friends and it's not out there in front of the whole of Facebook to see. It's private within our group.
Yeah.
Can we ask another thing there? Because I think that's a great idea. Guys, this is training. You know, Danny is an expert at relevancy. Okay? All right? If you need some training, then let us know. Because what we don't want is anyone coming in this company, in this industry, not feeling as though they had the support. So if you aren't getting it or don't feel that you are able to know what to do, you're not getting the results, ask us and we'll do it. We can't read your minds, but if you let us know, there will be someone that will give you training or us training.
I mean, what I can do is I can show my system and then you can do what you want with that system. You can change it up how you want. It's people I've shown. I'm a bit old-fashioned. I use like index cards. Some people would use a spreadsheet. I'm a bit scared of spreadsheets. But I use index cards. But the way that I'll show people how I do it, they can go, right, I can organise that, but I can do it in a different way. And then we can all come on the next week and everyone can share how they decided to organise it, because it might ring true with someone.
Okay. Yeah. I think training, that's what we're going to start to implement, and Danny's highlighted something there. So we can talk about that, the best way of getting the training across to everyone. Guys, in the chat, that was the last thing I was going to say, but I'm going again. Can you put, if what we're saying and what you're getting to today is making sense and you're getting value from it? So just a yes or no from that.
Okay, quick question to answer to Chris. Can you push out a guide on how to launch people with help with duplication? We do have the 10-point plan that we initially done. Rob and I and a few others have discussed that already this week. We do believe that we need to update that. But one thing that we're aware of is that one shoe doesn't fit all. So you're going to need to feel what their pain is a bit in order what way to guide them through the system. But yeah, we are in the process of doing something like that at the moment.
Yeah, good. Any other questions, guys? Last bit, and then we'll close it down if there's no more questions. I think that's it, actually. Last few thoughts then, Sam, and we'll close it down.
Can I just ask one question, unless I missed it before? The voucher system that you were saying about right at the beginning of the chat, when is that going to be implemented? Is that going to be before Christmas, or is that going to be something for after New Year to sort of encourage people more when they've got less money in the new year?
Go on, Sam, you go.
Okay, we've had message from corporate. We've been advised 2 weeks, but what Rob and I discussed, please don't hold it to 2 weeks, just in case there's a hiccup along the way. We're waiting on a document from corporate that will give all the final details. As soon as we have that document, obviously I would assume you guys will get it the same day as us, because it will be loaded straight onto the back office. But as soon as we hear anything more about this, we will advise you guys. But one of the reasons for tonight's Zoom is to get you guys building for it. I've seen it with a few people already. They are sort of subtly advertising it on Facebook. So, you know, this is why we're saying to you guys, you need this information because it's important. Without information, you can't build your business. So we're looking roughly 2 weeks. And if there is a delay on it, we'll say so. We'll probably transparent for you guys.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thanks, Sam.
Okay, so we can talk about it on Facebook. I'm just reading that. Don't put the exact dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, just highlight. You know, we got something coming, and you know, this is what it means, sort of thing. You know, don't put any dates to anything because we've not got them. But I know when this kicks into play. You know, when you sort of think, like when I sensed Iceland or something else was coming on, I think this will just help us because you can say, do you shop at Tesco? Do you shop at Asda? You know, vouchers, and it just gives you another conversation, and it will lead people to your business. All right. Anyone else? Or is that all done? Okay, I think we're all done, Sam. Brilliant.
Thank you so much, everybody. I think we've had a phenomenal turnout tonight. I haven't done a Zoom for a long time, and I'm pleased that we've done this one tonight because it's been nice to meet a few new faces as well that I haven't met before. You guys haven't met me, so you know. And thank you for everybody that's doing the lives at the moment. Thank you to everybody that's helping the teams at the moment, because you don't have to do that, but you are doing it. And you know, it's just, I feel very privileged to be working with such a nice bunch of people that are prepared to help people, you know. And the more we help each other, the more money we're going to earn. And you know, it's just a really good place to be in. So thanks, guys, really appreciate it.
Yep. I'd say the same thing. So guys, get excited. Christmas around the corner. Christmas challenge will start. So you've got lots of things that you can start, you know, building your business. And, you know, let's see who's gonna be in the draw. So it's exciting. You're laughing at, Sam. Laughing at something.
What's happened?
Go on.
I've been feeding the dog treats to keep it quiet.
Oh, okay. Now the repercussion.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
You see, I've gone green. I've actually gone green. I'm like, God.
It might be the last time we see Sam after being intoxicated there. Right, all done?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. All right. I will speak to you all later, and enjoy the rest of the evening, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.